Why your insurance claim was really denied, it's not what they told you. Every year, millions of people pay their premium on time, file a claim, and get told no. Not because they did anything wrong, not because of some clerical mistake, because the system was built to say no. Welcome to the file. This is Claim Denied, where we open the file on the insurance industry's fine print, one case at a time. Today's file, why your claim was really denied. When most people get a denial letter, they assume one of two things happened. Either they made a mistake filling something out, or the insurance company caught something. Fraud, an error, a technicality that was somehow their fault. So they read the letter, feel a little embarrassed, and move on. That's exactly the reaction the system is counting on. Here's what's actually going on. An insurance company makes money one way, the gap between what it collects in premiums and what it pays out in claims. Every dollar paid to you is a dollar that doesn't stay on their books. That doesn't mean every denial is malicious, but it does mean the entire claims process is designed by people whose job is to protect that margin, not to make sure you get paid quickly and in full. Denial isn't the exception in that system. It's a built-in outcome. Tactic 1 is delay. You file a claim, and instead of a fast yes or no, you get a request for more documents. You send those. You get another request. Weeks pass. Some people simply give up before a decision is ever made, and an abandoned claim costs the insurer nothing. Delay isn't always a conspiracy. Sometimes it's just an overloaded system. But a slow system and a profitable system look identical from the outside. Tactic 2 lives in the fine print. Policies are long, dense, and written in language most people never fully read. Exclusions, definitions, and conditions are buried on purpose. Not necessarily to trick you, but because a shorter, clearer policy was never the priority. A denial can hinge on a single clause on page 14 that redefines a word you assumed meant something else. Tactic 3 shows up after a claim is approved, not denied. You get an offer, and it's lower than what the damage or loss actually costs. Most people don't know they're allowed to negotiate, so most people accept the first number. That first number is rarely the insurer's final number. It's their opening one. Take a story like this one, a composite based on patterns that show up again and again. A small kitchen fire, real damage, clear cause. The claim comes back denied, citing unrelated water damage from years earlier as a pre-existing condition. No one had ever mentioned that clause before. It took 4 months, 3 phone calls, and a written appeal with photos and repair records before the claim was finally reopened. And even then, the payout only covered part of the loss. The damage was never in question. The paperwork was the battle. Here's the part that keeps this system running. Most people who get denied never appeal. Not because they don't have a case, often they do, but because appealing feels confusing, slow, and unlikely to work. It's not unlikely. It's just designed to feel that way. 3 things change the odds in your favor. 1. Read your denial letter for the exact clause cited, not just the summary. The real reason is usually in the fine print, not the headline. 2. Request your full claim file and policy language in writing. You're entitled to it. 3. Never treat the first offer as the final offer, and never treat a denial as the final answer. Appeals overturn more decisions than people expect. Next time on Claim Denied, we open the file on exactly how to write an appeal letter that actually gets read. Word for word, step by step. That case file opens next. If this opened your eyes to something in your own policy, subscribe. Every week, we open a new file. And remember, this is your money and your protection. Read the fine print before they make you regret not reading it. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not legal, financial, or insurance advice. All case examples are illustrative composites, not real individuals.